What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Bluebird Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated, rising British heavyweight contenders, Joyce and Daniel Dubois, have chosen to come to an agreement to have a showdown April 18th in the O2 Arena. Reports are that, they come to an agreement and they will have the showdown at the O2 Arena. The thing is, they're waiting for Joyce to complete his part of the bargain. We know that Joyce, has been hesitant a few times in signing a fight to fight Daniel Dubois, right? This is a fight that needs to happen. Two British heavyweight contenders. It's a domestic rival. UK was going to come and stand behind it. They're going to support it. They're both rising undefeated. Daniel Dubois has knockout highlights. Joyce has fought journeymen such as, not journeymen, but guys on the back end of their career, Bermain Stavern and Brian Jennings. So he has two, names on his resume as of now. So they're just working on Joyce signing his part. There was rumors and reports that Joyce was looking just hours ago to go in a different direction and opt not to fight Daniel Dubois. But anybody that listens, Joyce will tell you that he's not afraid to fight Daniel Dubois and that he's going to dominate Daniel Dubois. So Daniel Dubois said, listen, let's stop all the talk. Let's get it done, right? Joyce said that he's still young, he's still green, and he's not ready for him. But Daniel Dubois seems to be all gung-ho and ready to go. So Daniel Dubois is saying, listen, don't wait, make the date. Let's make it happen, right? So this is a fight that's highly anticipated. It would do great in the UK, as far as revenue and things of that nature. So it's just waiting for Joyce. The Juggernaut is his nickname. He's Joyce is 10-0 with 9 knockouts. Daniel Dubois is 14-0 with 13 knockouts. So according to sources, this fight has been agreed upon. Now they're just waiting for Joyce to sign his part, right? It's now up to the 2016 Olympic silver medalist, Joyce, to finish his side of the paperwork to fight negotiations, to get the fight negotiations over and done with. So like I stated, there was reports, Frank Warren, who's the promoter of both guys. Frank Warren came out earlier and stated that the negotiations were going smoothly. And then there were reports that Joyce was looking to go in a different direction and fight somebody else. And he was pushing away from the negotiation table and going in a different direction, which is not good because, people been looking and clamoring to see Joyce take on Daniel Dubois, right? They're pretty much in the same boat at this point in time in their careers, the winner of this fight is going to, elevate himself, and the loser of this fight is going to have to regather himself, going to have to brush himself off, dust himself off, and start working his way back in the title contention. Joyce is already 34 years of age. He's 6'6". He's a very, very big heavyweight, right? He beat Brian Jennings. He beat Bermain Stavern. So he has some names on his resume. And Daniel Dubois has some highlight knockouts on his resume. So this makes for a great fight. There's no reason why this fight shouldn't happen. Joyce shouldn't be worrying about, Daniel Dubois being too early and too green in his career to take this fight. If you say you could beat him, then beat him, right? It seems like Joyce was ducking Daniel Dubois for quite some time. They were supposed to fight for the British Commonwealth heavyweight title, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I got the name of it wrong. Excuse me, pardon me if I do. But I know it was a British title that they were supposed to fight for, and Joyce didn't agree to the fight. So now it seems like, after two big victories for both guys, Daniel Dubois calling for it. Frank Warren said there's no need for it not to happen. Daniel Dubois obviously is younger. He's 22 years of age, so he's 12 years. Joyce is 12 years his elder. So, but Daniel Dubois is ready. He's a knockout artist. He's ready. He's a big heavyweight, 6'5", So listen, make it happen, man. There's no reason for Joyce to be looking in any other direction because the title contenders, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, those guys are not looking at Joyce, right? But Daniel Dubois is looking at a fight with Dillian Whyte. He's been calling out Dillian Whyte as they both in the top 3, I believe, in the WBC rankings, and he's called out Dillian Whyte to a showdown and telling Dillian White, let's make it happen. So, the winner of that fight could, be the number one mandatory challenger. Dillian White hasn't responded to those call-outs because Dillian White is already the number one mandatory challenger. And Dillian White, that's too big of a risk for Dillian White to take and risk seeing himself removed from that spot, losing, right? From his opportunity to fight for a title. He's never fought for a title and he's never won the title, Dillian White. His biggest fight, obviously, was Anthony Joshua, which he got knocked out in the 7th round. So Dillian White has never won a title, and he's never been in a title fight. I guess that Anthony Joshua fight with Dillian White was for a British title as well. It's not one of the 4 major sanction bodies. And so with that said, this is a fight that just needs to happen already, man. They've been calling for this fight. The fans have been calling for this fight. They're pretty much at the same stage of their careers at this point in time, outside of the age, obviously. As like I said, Joe Joyce is 34, Daniel Dubois is 22. So obviously, at this point in time, Joe Joyce's career is on the fast track because he's time is not on his side. Time is against him, right? So he's looking to gain a title ASAP, right? But beating Daniel Dubois would catapult him into that light, right? He beats Daniel Dubois. You beat Bermane Stavern. You beat Brian Jennings. Now you beat Daniel Dubois. You can't be denied at that point in time, right? Your name's gonna have to come up as a contender for the title. So then you place yourself in a position, to make an argument to fight Anthony Joshua, Wilder, or Fury, even a Dillian White, Jarrell Miller. You know what I'm saying? A big fight, somewhere that's gonna put you on the map. So, listen, this fight needs to happen. It needs to take place ASAP in the UK. It needs to take place for the sport of boxing. Joe Joyce, it seems to still be a little hesitant to sign his part. I don't know why they're still waiting for his part. O2 Arena, April 18th. It's a big fight for Joe Joyce. Make it happen. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Buzz Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Buzz Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.